Hello, it's me again. I decided to put out a correction and a clarity video. I'm kind of a one-man show, and I'm not real comfortable in front of the camera, so I'm going to try to put correction videos out when I make errors or just get better at doing this. The first thing I'm going to correct is SkyWest 3101. During the video, I said that he was 1,900 feet above the ground, and that's not correct. This is the lowest point that they got, 1,600. But if you look at the field elevation at Detroit, and the aircraft is approaching from this direction, 637 feet and 645 feet, which means anywhere between 965 to 970 feet above the ground. And then the clarity portion of it, I mentioned two names, Dave Vosters and Alex Atenga. Well, there were other people that were complicit in what's going on and what has happened leading up to all this. First person is Mr. Tom Kuhn. He was a traffic management officer leading up to and during the use of the offset localizer. Tracy Gillen was a staff manager leading up to the use and during the use of the offset localizer, and she was also the air traffic manager during the use of the offset localizer. Anthony Wells, who was the manager for the radar room during the use and leading up to the use of the offset localizer, and he's somewhere in the central service area. I'm not sure what position he holds. Joseph Figliolo and the next person I'm going to mention, they've been involved in these things since 2007. Mr. Figliolo was the air traffic manager for both the tower and the radar room, and then he moved up to the district, and now he is somewhere in the central service area. I'm not sure where. Kevin Gramis was, in 2007, 2006, and forward, was the operations manager at Detroit, and now he holds a position as quality control and quality assurance. I'm not sure if it's still the Cleveland district or the central service area, but he was also involved in a lot of this. Nancy Court, who I believe is retired, has been involved in a lot of this stuff from 2007 and forward, and she held positions in the district and in the central service area, but I believe that she is retired along with Mr. Kuhn and Ms. Gillen. So those are some of the names that are to be spoken about in great detail and in great depth in subsequent videos. So just remember, they're doing all of this complicitly, and they want to keep capacity up, then efficiency, then safety, in that order. Capacity, then efficiency, then safety. That's all this really is about. So I'm going to close this. Hopefully I'll be able to get back sooner than later, but I'm going to go on a short trip, and hopefully I'll put another video out before I do. If not, I'll see when I get back.